Welcome to On the Chain. Welcome to On the Chain. Welcome to On the Chain. This is
Welcome.
Jeff
What
here
is
with
this? Broken
co-host
record? What is
the
this?
Broken Record.
Skipping?
Welcome. Welcome to On the Chain. Welcome. Well,
Okay.
Ripple XRP chip is making waves once again with NFTs. Are they getting too political? I'm talking about Ripple. And you know what? We're going to focus on this again because the U.S. is alone. They're on a solitary island somewhere out in the middle of the Atlantic, all by themselves, claiming that XRP is a security. The whole world not doing that.
Yeah,
US
there's always an
doing that.
oddball, a crazy uncle. We're the crazy uncle in a family.
Why are we
moment.
we're the crazy uncle?
I don't know.
But we're gonna get into that. You ready to dig in this thing?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Welcome to On the Chain.
Welcome to On the Chain, On the Chain, On the Chain. And, you know, there's a lot to get through as always, Jeff. And usually I think like, maybe we don't have enough to talk about. And I'm like, I don't know how we're going to talk about it. So it's good to see you chilling in the new OTC studio that we've been ready in, hanging out, man. Looks a little quiet over there, but
hanging out, as you can see, there's no ceiling.
Yeah, we don't need a ceiling. Just a weird camera angle, that's all. Look at this. So Ripple put a blog post out today. Ripple brings more creators to the XRP ledger for their NFT projects. Of course, it's a 4-minute read normally, but we'll turn it into a
it's gonna be at least
6-minute segment.
So hang in there.
Yeah, so it says independent creators using NFTs to build their communities and functional use cases directly on the XRP. I'll include Rare Air Media, the producer of Michael Jordan's visual autobiography For the Love of the Game, Zion Clark, elite wheelchair racer, and Netflix documentary star Jessica Ragsey, a contemporary artist, entrepreneur, and Lego master. Women Helping Women, an advocacy group that helps gender-based violence and empower survivors. I don't know what that means, but and Chef Cece, Pancake Swap designer.
Like the Lego master.
Look, I mean, if you're going to be a Lego master, I commend you, okay? I really do, because here's Cece right here. Let's see this right here. See that? Hang in there. That's it. Hello and welcome. I'm working on the new version of the site. There it is. But this is kind of like, this is kind of the, I wish they would have put the, the Twitter profile. There's Ragsy right there. There's Ragsy. Yep.
Now, what do you have to do? What do you have to do to be a Lego master?
Well, she was chosen as one of the Lego creators in the United States and was selected to be on the hit TV series Lego Masters, the Emmy-nominated series produced by famed actor Brad Pitt and production giant Endemol Shine. I know Endemol because, I know Endemol. I don't know Shine, but I know Endemol because they used to do all the, programming, a lot of the reality programming. But then they must add Shine, a little Shine to it. So yeah, this is so there you go. There's but you can look at some of the NFTs here. Let's check them out. Take a look at it. It's a lot more funny than reading, but there's Bite Candy.
Looks pretty
Ragsy art. Bite Me. So there you go. There's the
So when
I like this one, Jeff,
Valentine's Day around.
That's all right.
Send that to we can send that to a couple different people. You can send that because the gas at the tank is high, or you can send that to Vitalik.
Ooh, yeah.
Ethereum gas prices are ridiculously high.
It's pretty solid. That's interesting, you know. Bite Me. Look at this one here. That's a little harsh. After your Bored Ape. I mean, geez, come on, man. How about a little appreciation?
Holy cow.
A little appreciation, Jeff, for the people who actually.
And it's kind of cool, you know, but you don't get to enjoy that chalky, sugary flavor of the actual hearts.
Oh yeah, but there's nothing to really enjoy there. Yeah. So do we get this one here? I don't think
Chris is here, so we can get going. We can talk about the real stuff now. Okay,
good. So Rare Air Media changed financial parameters, large-scale coffee table books, and sports and entertainment, because that was a big missing for a while, Jeff. You know, they didn't.
It's been missing for a while.
They only had the small scale, and then when they rolled out the large-scale coffee books, it became a hit instantly. And then Ragsy, I'm looking forward to minting a new series of the XRP Ledger, delving deeper. It's a word I like a lot, Jeff. Delving. It's like you don't see it enough.
Delving is good, especially when you're talking about NFTs.
Delving deeper into how the ledger can help with access rights and more, said NFT artist Jessica Ragsey. Women helping women. As an artist, the ability for NFTs to empower women in the tech industry. Chef CC, I'm super excited about my project being part of the XRP ledger. And Ripple's creator fund, said NFT artist CC Mead. And then Zion Clark.
Yeah, I would expect at least Chef CC would say, I'm stoked. Not super excited. I'm stoked,
bro.
Stoked,
bro.
to have my project be part of the XRP ledger.
Yeah. You know,
right.
And it's like this. Let me, Jeff, I'm so now, Jeff, here's what's really going to be cool. When our project is accepted into the fund, in this Ripple Creator Fund of what we're rolling out, yeah, then it would be like, we're going to be like, dude, I'm super happy. Dude.
Stoked.
We'll be stoked.
But
these, I am super happy to be on the XRPL. But seriously, I mean, yeah, when our project rolls out, you know, and it's just going to be, it's a fun project, but it's also badass in every way, every possible way. It is one badass NFT project, and we can't wait to show it to you guys. Just we're not there yet, but it's exciting. I know we've been talking about it, and we'll continue to talk about it as time goes on. But what I'm really excited about, Jeff, is like, you know, OpenSea's got so much of the marketplace. Good for them. And we're going to get into a brand new NFT project on Solana that had one of the highest opening one-day sales. They sold out. It's an insane accomplishment. So we'll delve into that, Jeff. What do you think about that?
I love it.
We're going to delve. So the creator fund's at 250 million. And guess what? We don't even need anywhere near 250 million. We don't even need a smidget of that. Help creators kickstart their state-of-the-art NFTs on the ledger. A, our project will be on the ledger. B, we got something else cool planned. And as we can start, when we get closer, we can start showing this stuff. Well, we'll get your reaction, and hopefully you guys will think it's badass as well. But they talk about the other, you know, some of the other NFT projects like Justin Bua, who was at the South by Southwest. Really cool artists, X-Punks, Steven Sebring, and Ripple's teaming up with Memento NFT and We New Labs. Memento NFT said, we're excited to bring the celebrities and influencers using our direct-to-fan social network First Access, create social NFTs on the XRP ledger. So, Jeff, there's a lot of notoriety coming to the XRPL. What do you think about that? I mean, it's only going to help the adoption, would you think, or at least more builders?
Man, you know, I think we're on the precipice of
another great word, Jeff. Precipice. We're right on that edge, buddy.
Better believe it. Better believe we're right on the precipice. I found a video of when we launched the NFT project. You know, I got a perfect video here.
Oh, do you? Go ahead.
See if I can pull it up real quick.
See if you can.
This is going to be.
Oh, geez. I almost can't wait to see it. Yeah, I already see the laughter. I'm like, are you going to punk me with something here, Jeff? That's what we like.
No.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is going to be it right here.
Oh.
Yep, I'm clicking the thing.
An authentic BCC BitCC platform available in the world. Who makes ordinary people to billionaires. BCC and going to be billionaires. Come, join us. Learn about the cryptocurrency. साथ में बोलेंगे. मैं बोलूंगा BCC. You speak Jindabad. Okay? Yeah. BCC.
Dude, this is
BCC. BCC.
Who gets on stage?
Thank you.
Jeff, the next time we're on stage, don't let me act like that, please. Like quietly, you'll come over and tap me on the shoulder and say, "Hey, man, it's time to go. We got a mosey. We got a mosey." It's like, hey, you know, and I'd be like, BCC, badass crypto project. I mean, come on, dude.
BitConnect.
Look at this right here. Ducky McScrew says, "I want some precipice." Damn straight you do. Who doesn't? Everybody wants a little bit of that.
Oh my God.
All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. Ripple believes the potential for NFTs to accelerate the creator economy, inspire new business models, open access to broader participation in the modern financial system. And this is what we're all waiting for. Ripple's NFT standard, the XLS20, haven't been released as part of the Ripple 1.9.0. The XRPL community is one step closer, but we're not there yet. We're closer. And this is kind of what we're waiting on. And this right here is fire, Jeff.
Man,
And
so the XLS20, it is exciting. Yeah, I mean this is going to be, you know what the RippleNet is to Swift, the XLS20 will be to everything that is ERC20 that's being launched in terms of NFT.
And you know the funny thing about that whole I almost don't want anything named 20 after the whole ERC20 like debacle. It's like everything was was being minted. It turned into an absolute. It just got ugly. It got ugly really fast. But got a little messy. But here's something I wanted to share. This is a video, and you know Tom Brady. If you guys don't know Tom Brady on our international audience, he is an American football quarterback. That's the guy who throws the ball. Even though we call it football, there's really not much contact with the ball and feet, which is why it confuses the hell out of. But I will take some umbrage here and blame the Brits for getting stuck with soccer because they invented the term. Somehow the U.S. adopted it, and we were the only ones. Kind of like we're the only ones adopting stupid enforcement with the SEC. I would say it's much along the same lines as that.
But to be fair, we have the pillars of enforcement.
Yeah, that's what it is. So Tom Brady did a little video. It's a very short little video, but he did a video with Bankman-Fried from FTX.
What's up, guys? I'm here with my boy.
So here he is. He's here with his boy. And what's funny is like Tom Brady is either 11 feet tall. I don't know what's going on here. It's like the weird. It's the angle, and it's like the hair is weird. It's just the whole thing is odd. I would have sat down and I don't know. So Tom Brady's on the left, and you'll hear he's doing all the talking, and then you've got Bankman-Fried, who's the CEO and founder of FTX. But let's listen in. This is what happens here.
Very cool, though.
What's up, guys? I'm here with my boy Sam from FTX. We're at Crypto Bahamas conference. We're going to start the day. We're going to do some TikToks for you guys, and it's going to be an amazing day. We'll get started. We'll do a get ready with me. Sam, where you going, bro?
Apparently, Sam, as soon as he said we're doing some TikToks, Sam started I'm out of here, man. I'm not a TikTok kind of a dude. He's like, yeah, this is Tom Brady. We're gonna do something cool. TikToks? I'm out. Hey, where are you going, bro? That was great, man. You know, I mean, obviously it was.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Rehearsed, but still, that's. God, you gotta love that, man. That's some good stuff there, right there.
You gotta love it.
And speaking of all the things you could love, I want to go ahead and throw this one up here because the other day. Brad Garlinghouse was on Bloomberg TV, and the host, I don't know, Jeff, I thought the host was a little bit on the rude side when she was like, so let's talk about the SEC v. Ripple case. And by the way, SEC is going to win. Like, I'm sorry. Did anybody ask you for your opinion? I don't think anybody asked you for your opinion. That's so weird.
It's getting out of control, these news types.
So here it is. There it is right there. So this was Bloomberg Crypto said, here it is right here. And then we'll put on Garlinghouse. Let me know if you don't hear it.
It's not just about.
Oh, no.
Barely hear it.
Here we go. That's because I got to crank the sound
turn the volume up.
Yeah, here we go. Ready?
It's not just about Ripple. It really is, as was introduced, that the whole industry is impacted by this decision. And the core question, as was kind of set up at the beginning, boils down to a 1946 Supreme Court case that has become known as the Howey test, a test to determine is something a security or not. And look, at the end of the day, we have other parts of even the United States government who have called XRP the digital asset that's native to Ripple's technology stack. It's been called a currency. It's been called property. The irony is the only country on the planet that thinks XRP is a security is the United States SEC. The case has gone well. It's still playing out. The SEC, in our judgment, has certainly moved slowly. Typically in these situations, when the SEC brings the case, they want to move quickly. they have been dragging their feet. Gary Gensler said recently publicly that justice delayed is justice denied, and unfortunately, justice is being delayed here by continued efforts by the SEC to push things out.
Yeah,
Interesting, man. What are your thoughts about that? I get mixed emotions on this notion that he says one thing, about the delay that they don't normally delay, but yet there is a delay.
well,
How did you read into this?
well, no, I kind of think what he's doing is he's really taking some really solid shots at Gary Gensler. First, he hits him with a throat punch, and then an undercut at the end, because he's basically taking Gensler's words and just echoing them back. And the SEC is usually swift; they wanna move quickly. But in this case, you got a really weak case, because look at the library case. That thing's like breakneck speed, and they're moving along. Of course, they do have a different judge. I don't think they were blessed with the same judge we have in Southern District in New York. I think they're in Connecticut. Are they Connecticut? Where are they? Yeah, I think it's Connecticut. One of those other northeastern states. I just call it the Northeast. They're all the same, Jeff. Same politics, same countryside,
to that same
same narrative,
same narrative, everything. Same square hole with the same square peg.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing, kind of like over and over and over again, and unfortunately, nothing really ever changes. But there's another thing that kind of came out too. It's not brand new spanking news, but it's pretty exciting stuff, none the same. But we'll dig into this. I do think the name is a little funny though. But the ETC group, of course, that's short for etc., right? Like, so yeah, blah blah blah, yada yada yada, etc., etc., etc.
Is that Ethereum Classic?
Yeah, so the ETC group adds XRP-backed investment product to its expanding digital assets portfolio, exchange-traded cryptocurrencies, ETCs, in Europe, which include BTCE, the world's most traded crypto exchange product, and ETP. So that was from a couple of days ago,
and that's reported in London. So wouldn't this be great if this was news that was being reported here in the U.S.?
I don't think anybody can. Well, it's actually, because it's a European sort of a deal. Europe's leading specialist provider of institutional grade digital asset-backed securities announced the listing of XRP, ETC, XRP, etc. ETC Group Physical XRP, the ticker is GXRP. You can pull that up, GXRP. On the 22nd of April on Deutsche Börse Exeter, Europe's leading exchange for digital assets. It goes on to tell you a little bit about Ripple. XRP will join this company's suite of institutional grade crypto exchange traded products, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, Polkadot, Litecoin. There's our Litecoin again.
I know it's in there.
Cosmos, Polygon, Uniswap.
Because why not? Why not add Litecoin to the mix?
They'll trade on Etra. So there you go. And then you got some quotes from people that were written by marketing teams and or attorneys, depending on who wrote that. But interesting nonetheless.
So here we go, right? So we've got ISO 222 going live in when? August or November?
I thought it was this year. It's at the end of the year, maybe. Maybe that sounds.
I'm looking it up. I'm trying to find it. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. This is Fin Plus. They're testing. No, that's Fin Plus rolling out from Swift, isn't it? ISO 222 format, process, Fin Plus service. No. Where's the actual date for the rollout? And I was just going to bring that up mainly because I saw this comment here from Matthew Clark, referencing the delay in the trial here that's being pushed back. It's all being delayed until ISO 222 rolls out starting in November. So I just wanted to get some details on that standard.
I don't know, Jeff. It's a big ass mystery to me, but I don't think it really matters too much. It's not like it's getting delayed terribly. I mean, I don't think so.
There's
Do
a
you?
universal standard. Let's see. Banks
2022.
by 20. So here it says banks and financial institutions globally are entering a new era as they prepare to transition their payment system from SWIFT messages to the new highly structured and data-rich ISO 222 financial messaging standard by 2025. Oh, damn it. Got a pop up here. By 2025, it will be the universal standard for high or large value payment systems of all reserve currencies and will support 80% of transaction volumes and 87% of transaction value globally. In Europe, SWIFT and the European Central Bank have announced ISO 222 go live dates of November 2022 for the standard.
November
So
2022.
by 2025, all institutions will be using it, but it's going live and with the ECB in November of 22.
Gotcha. So here was the one that I wanted to put up, and there's some commentary around this, but let's throw this up here. This is the short little clip. This is the same from the same interview, Bloomberg, but this is the smart ass comment here. Let's listen to this.
Okay, well, Brad, our litigation analysts here at Bloomberg Intelligence think that the SEC ultimately is going to win this. That's just an opinion. It's a hypothetical scenario. But in that scenario, how does Ripple move forward?
So the best part of it is, look at his face here. He makes a face. He's like, he's like, hey, he makes a little face there. It's like, here, you good?
Yeah,
little raised eyebrow.
Eyes, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Nobody really cares about you or your stupid analyst. You know, I mean, does anybody really care about what the analysts think, Jeff? I mean, in all fairness, does anybody really care? Like, she's like, and by the way, our SEC, our analysts, and who are your analysts over there? That's what everyone's asking. Like, who are your analysts? Does anybody know them?
No idea.
Well,
I don't even know what their qualifiers
well,
are.
here's the good news. Crypto Eddie knows who they are. These are your Bloomberg legal analysts. Okay. And this is what she's phenomenal at. She doesn't like, so first of all, who are the analysts? Well, somebody named John Eastwright. We're going to take a look at him.
Analyst?
He's an analyst. Got Karen Miller Kuwana. Then we've got Linda Data. Well, she's actually Linda Wong. And then this one here. Let's look at them. So here's your analyst.
One by one. All right.
So we got Josh Eastwright, CEO of BBG Industry. I don't even know what that is. Probably some.
He's a Chelsea supporter.
A Bloomberg. Oh, there's your first industry. So yeah, he's a Chelsea supporter. There you go. Then you got Karen Miller Kuwana, and she's a Bloomberg Law senior analyst for legal markets. Right? Okay, so she's real hip to the whole crypto scene apparently too, and really studied up on world politics. Then you have Linda Yuan here. She is a research and data analyst, also with Bloomberg Law. She loves all things data.
She likes food in the gym, which is good.
Her pronouns are she and her, and her opinions are mine. Well, that's good. I want to. At least she's saying they're not hers and they're not protected by the SEC. Are you saying that
her opinions are yours?
She said opinions are mine on her profile. Then we've got Rachel Pikulski. Rachel. Another illegal analyst at Bloomberg Law School and Innovation, legal
She's a
tech.
dog mom. That's cool.
Legal tech. And what's really funny is none of these legal experts have anything on their bios having anything, Jeff, to do at all with crypto.
No, but she's a law school innovation and legal tech enthusiast.
Okay. UT at Austin, Hookham, Vanderbilt law grad, a dog. She's a mom.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Oh, she's a dog mom. Sorry. She's a dog mom. A dog.
Dog mom.
She's a dog mom.
She's a dog mom.
So there you go. I mean, everyone's got to care for somebody. So yeah,
this guy's a CEO.
So we look.
But
we look back at this.
Background. What about Josh? Oh, we saw Josh.
Yeah, the group is an affiliate of Bloomberg LP and works as a source. Nice. Then this one was put up and it said, well, John Deaton chimed in and said, well, according to the anchor interviewing Brad Garlinghouse, a legal analyst stated his/her opinion is the SEC will prevail in the case against Ripple and XRP. Crypto Law is willing to sponsor a civil and respectful debate over the legal status of XRP and the merits of the case. Do you see what he did there early on in the sentence there, Jeff?
I see that.
I see you. I see you laughing about that.
Yeah.
He's a little trolling a little bit on the pronouns there, right?
I like that. Yeah, you gotta do that every so often.
Man, you know what? I saw you giggling on that one.
It's perfect. That was perfect opening there. I like it.
And then we've got this one. So then Crypto Eddie chimed in and answered Deaton's tweet about the interview. Said, "Hello, Josh Eastwright, one of the Bloomberg law aficionados we just looked at. I'm sure you could make this happen with either yourself or someone on your team. The benefits to the space would be immense. Please reach out to John Deaton. Don't hesitate to ask if you need any help. My direct message on Twitter is open for you."
So Chip, I mean, here's the biggest issue that we have. You know, when we get into these analysts and these brilliant scholarly minds that, you know, pontificate on things, many of them seem to lack, you know, any type of knowledge in the space that they've decided to
the experts
on. That they're bringing them in as the experts. It seems to be, you know, an ongoing issue here, where is in other countries, you know, as they start rolling out any kind of opinion in the space, they seem to engage with experts that have been involved. At least bring one, just bring one expert in the field. That, you know, that's all we request. You know, I'm sure that these guys that they have listed there aren't, you know, spending their days and nights reading about cryptocurrency and trying to analyze the ins and outs of, you know, of what's happening both here, domestic and abroad. And it's a shame.
They're smarter than you, Jeff. They got law degrees.
That's why they work at Bloomingdale's.
Some of them are even dog moms, Jeff. You don't know.
Bloomingdale's at Bloomberg.
Bloomingdale's.
That's why
some of them are even dog moms, Jeff. That's something you're not even a dog mom. You might be a dog dad, but you know, just saying. Check your ego, Jeff. Don't go after the dog moms.
I'm a dog fan.
So look at this, Jeff. This is another interesting tale here. You've got ARK's Kathy Wood. Doesn't make sense. No Bitcoin spot ETF yet. Well,
not yet.
Yeah. Well, why doesn't that make sense, Jeff? When you're living in like a pseudo mystery world over here in the U.S., it kind of does make sense. ARK just had its latest Bitcoin.
When you're in charge of the pillars of enforcement.
Yeah. So look at this. ARK had its latest Bitcoin spot ETF application denied by the SEC. Wood says we will what is wrong? Honestly, what is going on, Jeff? I mean,
one after another,
but it's like Kathy Wood. I mean, it's the ARK fund. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't know.
Even though I'd like to see the ARK fund turn around.
Well, look at this one. I saw this.
ARK funds have been a little bit down over the past year and a half.
In sheer disbelief, ARK's Kathy Wood reached out to crypto expert Ben Armstrong, better known as BitBoy, for financial advice. Now, I don't know if this is a parody or whatever, but what I do know is that BitBoy did answer.
Sounds like
he said,
parody to me.
Ben Armstrong said, well, my first words to her, Kathy, I'm not a financial advisor. Then I went on to tell her to buy XRP or become poor. So I like that.
That's a funny parody.
That's a funny, yeah. BitBoy just pulled off a funny, and I applaud him. That's some good stuff right there. That's some really good stuff with the Kathy Wood. And then Jeff, you know, so here's what's going on in the rest of the world. Why the rest of the world is just doing incredibly well and just doing mad things. So it's not really new news, but the whole point of it is, here we go again. So Central African Republic looks for quick wins, becomes the second country to adopt Bitcoin. The government's economic recovery plans prioritize policy that will give its citizens immediate relief. Now, here's a government. Now, what about that, Jeff? A government actually thinking about people to give them immediate relief. Now, most of the immediate relief is the politicians.
It doesn't happen often. But it's critical that we, you know, really understand, you know, what's happening around the world as we see, you know, these countries launching into and creating these legal frameworks for whether it's Bitcoin or crypto in general. So they create this or establish crypto legal pathway, or the framework to allow for the citizens of that country to then adopt and benefit from.
Right.
And at the same time, so I guess, Chip, that the lesson with all of that, it all goes back, and it just rings so true over and over and over again what Alex Machinsky had said to us. He said, out of the ash heap of what we're seeing happen, the Titans of yesterday are going to be replaced by Titans of tomorrow. And we're starting to see that even from an economic and also from a technology perspective. The leaders of tomorrow, these smaller countries that may have been relatively insignificant in terms of their financial impact, are going to try to change that through the adoption and early adoption of crypto, because it serves to benefit their people. And we're starting to see this. And I think it's going to happen at a faster and faster pace.
Well, read this. The Central African Republic, one of the poorest countries in the world, according to the World Bank, like they're not doing anybody any favors, faced further economic decline in pandemic years. The International Monetary Fund, known as the IMF, approved a 7-month staff program in December to promote economic recovery, increase GDP, and improve the government's fiscal standing. Well, now that they've taken this stance, you know what happens to the World Bank's going to be like. I remember when El Salvador asked the World Bank to help them implement it. They're like, "See you. You can't have these money grabs. Yeah. You can't have central banks. You can't have people controlling the purse strings be threatened by a decentralized asset with Bitcoin." So it's probably going to get ugly, which is going to be really sad. But you know what? I applaud the action there, because look, you got to take a stop. And at the end of the day, you have to look out for your own people. You can't be worried about, appealing to the IMF and going and begging them for money when they're begging the rest of the world for money. They don't make anything. They don't sell anything. They obtain all the money they have and they dole it out based on their ridiculous rules or whatever rules they may have. But on a weird front here, this is kind of an interesting one. I saw this tweet from Mark Phillips, our buddy Mark Phillips, and I wanted to throw this up here, but I think this is kind of an oddity, really. We're going to jump into it. Let me just pull a couple of these up. Here we go. Yeah, so let's look at this here. So Mark put this up here, this tweet. Here we go, right there. There it is. So Jason Foster tweeted out, the SEC Inspector General stepping down. Oh, someone say the SEC Governor Inspector is U.S. Securities Regulator watchdog to retire in early May. What about that? Mark Phillips said Hochler's retirement follows more than 4 decades in the federal government and comes months after Reuters reported he had been the subject of a years-long government investigation that sustained allegations of serious misconduct against him. So, Jeff, this is interesting. Imagine he was the subject of a long government investigation.
Yeah.
Of an SEC official.
Yeah.
Wow. And so there we go right there in U.S. Securities Regulator to retire in early May. And there he is, 4 decades as the SEC Gov. What is that? Inspector General. He was retired in over a week after leading the agency's watched office for 9 years. Yeah, well, I'm not going to miss you. You know what they say when you walk out that door? Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Carl Hawker's retirement follows more than 4 decades in the federal government. It's about 3 decades and 8 years too long. He'd been the subject of a years-long investigation that sustained allegations. But what is the serious misconduct?
So it says here, Hoker himself was under an investigation, one that concluded in 2019 with a recommendation that the agency considered firing him for serious misconduct. Government records showed, it said here, the agency instead of firing him, they decided in May of 2020 to suspend him without pay temporarily for an undisclosed period. And this was December of 2021. He's back on the job as the Wall Street regulators internal watchdog. The investigation into Hochler was overseen by the Integrity Committee, a federal panel that examines allegations of wrongdoing against inspectors general. Its findings have not been previously reported. But then it said here, the committee concluded that Hochler abused his authority by conducting a remarkably biased and flawed internal probe into allegations against two of his employees who had also worked for Hochler at another agency. The Inspector General's investigation, which involved an alleged sexual relationship between the employees, created the appearance that he attempted to conceal potential wrongdoing by the two staffers, according to the committee's report on its investigation into Hochler, blah, blah, blah. And it said here, the committee also found that Hochler misled investigators, displaying a lack of candor throughout the review. In addition, he improperly confronted and questioned a witness, one of his subordinates, about what she had told the committee investigators. Hochler abused his authority in the exercise of his official duties and engaged in conduct that undermines the independence and integrity expected of an inspector general.
Jeff, let me stop you there. So basically, they went after him because he mistreated people inside of his agency. But when Gary Gensler comes out and basically destroys $15 billion in market cap of XRP holders, that's like, that's all right. With an agency who's mainly tasked with protecting those said investors. Did I get that right?
Yeah,
that's pathetic.
The whole thing is a little bit bizarre, though. You know, he's covering up this relationship between them, and then he's treating people a little bit unfairly. Yeah.
Jeff, look at this here. So speaking at the FT Live Crypto and Digital Assets Summit today, Chair, there's so many people here tonight, it's actually noisier than Prime Minister's questions. And look, you have Jay Clayton, like, of course, he didn't appear in person, but he's back there in the background. But then somebody pointed out, look at that right there. Here is Jay Clayton, and there's a Ripple logo right there.
Where is it?
It's right there. You can see right past her head right there, right next to the little arrows pointing at it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So it's like there's Clayton, there's the Ripple logo. How weird and awkward is that?
That's really.
And then finally, we've got this one here. We got Solana's OK Bears, top all Ethereum NFT projects with 18 million in sales in one day. Data suggests
that's huge. It's huge.
Yeah, the data suggests Solana had its best single day NFT trading volume to date, as OK Bears beats out VFriends, which is Gary V, and MeBits. And MeBits was one of those ones that was acquired. They're rather cool. There's some serious good detail in these.
I like both of these. They're actually really cool. I like the one on the right a little bit more, but
that's weird. I like the one on the left more, Jeff. The one a little too busy on the right. With the chill out logo on top. One has a chill out logo. One has an OK.
What else we got?
I think that might be all the ones we have. So
there you go.
Sold out.
Sold out.
That's right. The OK Bears, they are sold out.
I like it. I like the idea of the OK Bears.
OK Bears. Yeah, I mean, Jeff, I would love to do just a tenth as good as this project is done. OK Bears is a culture shift, a clean collection of 10,000 diverse bears building a virtuous community. And here we got a little bit right here. Brilliant. The OK Bears. Okay. See, they're hidden behind there. OK Bears. Annie, are you everything going to be weird flex, but bear markets are?
Reggie is saying the SEC Bears. Cool. They should have a Gary Gensler bear. That would be pretty sweet.
No, he would just be telling you about how great you can get 8% at a bank if you put your money there. So look at this. They got the workshop, the gallery, the studio, the boutique, and they got something called the park.
Oh, it's in the parlor.
I don't know what this is. Bear market. So token gated commerce X Shopify. So you'll be able to do some cool stuff with this. Do some pop-up stores. So they got basically that. That's on Solana. That gives you a lot of access. So it's a pretty cool project. There they are right there, the bear market. I mean, it just basically came out and it's gone already. It's incredible. Cool bears, man. Look at that. They're cool looking bears.
They are very cool. Look at that one. Oh, that one's sweet too.
That one's nice looking.
Huh. Man, look at this one. Check that out.
The OK Bears.
Wow.
What was that? A little space monkey? What the hell is that?
Little Lego space monkey.
So basically,
Nice.
they came out on April 14th. They dropped today, and they made $18 million. I'll tell you what, Jeff. I call that a very good day.
That's a decent NFT rollout.
I will call that a very solid good day. And like when we said, when we roll ours out, I hope that we're going to sell out. That'd be great. But man, what
That's
a
huge.
fantastic project. But anyway,
18.
man, let's look at the time. My God, where did it go? Look at all you beautiful people out there. All you beautiful OTC family. Guys,
Sweet.
we will be back Saturday morning.
Hopefully.
Or we're not going to be back Saturday morning, Jeff? You're just telling me live on the air? I'm telling you live?
Live right now.
No, you tell. Did you see my lips move? Or
Yep.
are my lips
It's
moving?
the ventriloquist.
Used to do that. My brother and I would do that in church all the time. Does it look like this? If you're sitting like this, does it look like my lips are moving? Because we talk to each other. But you wouldn't catch us talking to each other because our lips weren't moving. You see how that works, Jeff?
You couldn't hear couldn't hear the fact that you're talking.
It wasn't
That's
us. Though.
awesome.
Just sounded
Oh, yeah.
like us. Somebody's throwing their voice, make it seem like it was my voice when I was a kid.
Right. So we'll
Best
try to
part
be
of-
back Saturday morning here, Chip. And then you
Okay.
can throw your voice all you want.
Best part was we had nicknames for everybody there. It was the same players every week, so we all had nicknames, and it was all, it's gotta find things to entertain yourself.
Man, entertainment.
Entertainment. All right, guys, that's all we have tonight. Thank you for sticking with us, Chip
So
and Jeff.
Saturday or Sunday? Saturday and Sunday.
Wow, Saturday and Sunday. Sunday. One day only Sunday, Jeff.
Sunday.
The
Sunday.
monster trucks will be pulling into town, Jeff.
Sweet.
All
We're
right,
going to be
it.
broadcasting live
From the Monster Truck Show.
the Monster Truck Route.
Trucks.
Monster Truck.
That's it. That's all we got, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Chip and Jeff out.
Out.
Are you down with OTC? Please like, subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when the next video drops.